The snow is moving out, but we're not out of the woods just yet. Temperatures stay below freezing for the next couple of days, meaning roads will continue to be dangerous. I'll reveal how long it may take for these winter weather threats to melt away.
And our crews continue team coverage from across the Mid-South. We've got current conditions on several major roadways. The dangers many in our area are facing after last night's winter storm dumped a record amount of snow and ice. And the snow may be moving out, but the melt, as Joey just said, is only beginning. The major threats we're watching for over the next several days and what you need to know before you try to get out on the roads.
Fox 13 News at 5 starts now.
The entire Mid-South is blanketed with snow. Fox 13 with a bird's eye view there of some of the most iconic places like you've never seen them before. Here's a look at Beale Street from Drone 13. Let's go to AutoZone Park now. You know, spring training is underway in Florida and Arizona for professional baseball players, but it looks nothing like baseball season at the home of the Redbirds. And even here at the Fox 13 studios, you can see what we look like covered in snow. And soon, the big melt and cleanup begins. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Daryl Green.
And I'm Darcy Thomas in from Merle. Let's take a look at some of our current conditions. This is actually a live look at our T-Dot cam at I-40 in Whitten. As you can see, the streets, they look pretty clear. As our T-Dot crews, we know, have tirelessly been working trying to push the snow and the ice off the roads. Here is also what you need to know to stay safe. Information here. We're talking about parts of the Mid-South. They are under a winter weather advisory, at least for another hour or so. MLG&W is expected to issue a boil water advisory sometime this evening. And both Kroger and Cash Saver stores will once again close their doors tonight at 6 o'clock. MATA is also offering limited services tomorrow morning between 5:15 and 6:45.
Now again, the snowfall is out of the picture. It's over. And in the last 5 days, the Memphis area has received up to 10 inches of snow. Let's go to Chief Meteorologist Joey Sullivan in Severe Weather Center 13. Joey, the melt itself is going to cause quite a mess.
Lots to unpack here. Those numbers you just saw, that's an average at Memphis International Airport. Some areas got much higher totals than that. Let's talk about where we are right now. 27 under that freezing mark. Did not climb above it again today with a wind chill of 17. And we've got a pretty decent looking sweep right here. Nothing happening except to the south of Memphis. There were a few light flurries. And that's why we still have a winter weather advisory in the Corinth to Ole Miss, Oxford region. That's going to last until 6 o'clock tonight, as you just heard. About 1 hour left on that. Then later tonight at midnight, we go into a wind chill advisory because we're going back into the deep freeze as we go into the next 2 days. Here's your wind chills tonight, and this is getting back into that hazardous territory. We're looking at close to single digits between 7 and 9 p.m. That means layer up. If the kids are going out to play tonight or tomorrow, we're going back into a hazard zone with those numbers. As Daryl just mentioned, we see some melting beginning to occur, but that can complicate things as well, as it's not all going to happen at once, and we still have opportunities to refreeze at night. We're going to make sure and go through every bit of that thoroughly, point by point, so that you're prepared, and we'll continue that in about 16 minutes. Right now, we want to get you prepared for those streets. Those streets are so treacherous, and I think we've got an example that you're going to love. Here is Fox 13's Yasser Kishk, who dug through the ice and snow to explain how bad they are. Yasser, show them what you've got.
Yeah, I'm holding right here. This is the 10 inches. All compacted together from a parking lot, right? A sidewalk. This right here is what folks are driving on, right? This is what we're going to be having to melt through. All of that snow and ice compacted to about 1 inch or 2 of ice, and this is what's going to be such a big problem for folks, right? Just driving around. This is what's on the side roads, right? Again, those parking lots, the sidewalks, your driveways, and something I really want to emphasize. Our cars, right? That snow is already kind of melting, compacting on it. It's turning to ice on the underneath side as it continues to compact and melt. And when we go through this thaw and folks begin driving around, roads begin to get better, I cannot emphasize enough: clear off your entire car, including the roof, because you're going to have ice missiles just flying off hitting the person behind you. You don't want to break somebody's windshield, or even you be that person, right, that's receiving that ice missile from the car in front of you. So please, please, please clear off all the snow ice off your car. Like this example right here, that's not good, because again, that's going to be flying off later as temperatures warm up over the next few days and folks start moving around. And also, all this snow and ice that flies off, it's just going to add to more pain right on the roads themselves. It's going to melt again. You're not helping anyone by keeping that snow on your ice on your car. So please take it off, remove it. It just takes a few minutes, and it's going to help everyone and keep you and everyone around you safe as well. Reporting live outside the station, I'm meteorologist Yasser Kishk.
All right, thank you, Yasser. Now we continue our team coverage again tonight. You've just heard from our expert meteorologist. Our reporters are keeping an eye on the current conditions as well with what's next when the melt does begin. In fact, we're going to start on the road. You're looking at the TDOT cam at I-40 in Covington Pike. Roadways themselves are clear, but there's a lot of melt that's going to happen, and that could mean refreezing and ice on the streets again. Now, the city's public works director says they have between 12 and 14 snowplows going right now. Let's go to Fox 13's Kirsten Garros live in our traffic tracker. Kirsten, you've been driving around in the Whitehaven area. What do you see?
Yeah, we've been driving around Whitehaven for the past half hour or so, and I wanted to come out here because the public works director tells me they were coming out here today to start cleaning the roads. I wanted to see what it looked like, and I'm going to turn the camera around in a second. This is what we've seen a lot of. It is going to... and I am actually going to send it back to you all in the studio, but these are what roads look like here in Whitehaven. Fox 13, back to you.
Okay, Kirsten's having some audio issues, but we're going to get those straightened out for you and get back to her shortly. Also new at 5, MLG&W is expecting to issue a rare boil water advisory later tonight. It is also asking customers right now to conserve water.
Now, you might have noticed the low water pressure yourself, and what's more, companies we depend on the most during times like this are shutting their doors temporarily. They have to. Several local plumbing companies we spoke with said they just can't take the risk of putting their workers on the road right now. Fox 13's Siobhan Riley is live in Shelby County tonight with more from that plumbing perspective. Siobhan?
And Daryl, this is important because you just heard Darcy mention about that boil water notice. We're going to learn more information about that later this evening. There is a press conference going on for that. But I want to show you, I asked several people today if they know where their shutoff valve is, and out of 7 people, not one person said they knew where to find it. Now, if you're in an apartment like this, it is likely under your kitchen sink, not far from where I am standing right now. And plumbers that I spoke with who are closed temporarily, they say that they may not be able to get to you until Friday or Monday. So it is important that you know where that shutoff valve is, because your pipes could burst during these frigid temps. So here are photos of what that shutoff valve looks like inside your apartment.
Typically in apartments, they have a cutoff valve inside the apartment. Normally they're under the kitchen sink or the bathroom sink. It's just like a little turn knob. You'll see probably going to be blue or red. You turn it counterclockwise and you'll cut the water off. Sometimes if your apartment has a hot water tank closet where your hot water tank is in, it'll be located there as well.
And if you live in a house, finding that shutoff valve can be extremely difficult, and that's because it's somewhere outside, and all of that snow, it's going to be pretty hard to find it. Coming up in 30 minutes, I'll explain exactly what steps you need to take if you live in a house. Live in Shelby County, Siobhan Riley, Fox 13 News.
Thank you so much, Siobhan. Now, we showed you what the roads are looking like in Memphis, but here's a look at the roads in North Mississippi. This is a live look at MDOT camera. This is an I-22 at 309 near Bahalia. It looks fairly clear, but of course, less than 30 minutes ago, I want to let you know there were cars and at least 18-wheelers backed up for miles because of the icy conditions on the roadways. It's not just the interstates that are bad. The main arteries in DeSoto County are still pretty treacherous. Fox 13's Tom Dees is joining us live in South Haven at Star Landing and Getwell Roads. Tom, over the last couple of days, you have been stuck several times.
Darcy, I actually got stuck 3 times today. One time in front of my house, one time in the Waffle House parking lot. Some guys towed me out there. And then I got stuck in the Walgreens parking lot, and a gentleman actually pushed me out from there. I'm at Star Landing and Getwell, which is normally a very busy intersection here in North Mississippi. Right now, not so much. I've been around the county. Wanted to take a look at a couple of places that I've been. I went to Goodman Road and Pleasant Hill. Usually there, a lot of folks, a lot of traffic there, but today, not so many folks getting out. Lots of places around there to shop. Usually it's busy with a lot of folks trying to get out there. Now, want to move on to Goodman and Airways, and this is significant because this area, I was told years ago by MDOT, was the busiest intersection in the whole state of Mississippi. Now, looking at it right now, looking at it today, just a few people creeping through there, taking it slow, and not getting in a hurry, which is a good thing. Now I want to move on to Hernando, to Commerce Street and Mount Pleasant. There's some railroad tracks there. Usually you've got traffic backed up there for quite a while. A lot of busy area going through downtown Hernando. But today, not so much. A big pile of snow piled up from one of the lots there that they cleared out that was hard to see over to get the traffic at one point. But once again, folks, if you're getting out, take it easy. I almost got spun around on some black ice here a little while ago while going down the roadway. Watch yourself, and in the parking lots you can bog down in the snow if it has not been compacted. If it's been compacted, you're going to have a hard time getting traction. Reporting live in North Mississippi, I'm Tom Dees for Fox 13 News.
All right, thank you, Tom. Now, clearing snow from roads and parking lots of businesses in the Mid-South is definitely something new for a lot of people in this region.
Well, Daryl, snowplow companies have come to Memphis. They're trying to get the job done out there. Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre explains how this is the most interesting job they've encountered this winter.
Because this area is not used to this type of weather, especially the snow, snowplow contractors from all over the country are here in Memphis to handle this big mess we have on our hands.
Yeah, we do it for a living. As soon as it becomes winter, that's all we do.
Snowplow contractors, like this man says, local businesses sent requests to snowplow companies all over the country for services. We caught up with VA Construction and Rentals from Richmond, Virginia. The company runs a snowplow service that got busy early this morning clearing snow in the parking lot of a Whitehaven grocery store.
Did not think I'd be plowing Memphis.
A quick search of the internet, I learned several local lawn services offer snow removal services to stay afloat during the record-setting weather condition in the Mid-South. However, it doesn't stop out-of-town businesses from making it to wherever the snow is.
It's definitely a lot of ice, and I've never been in weather, where it's like -2 real feel, because it freezes everything instantly.
In Whitehaven, Jeremy Pierre, Fox 13 News.
Fox 13 continues our winter blast coverage, keeping you safe. Looking live at Sam Cooper and Perkins here. You can see that some of the roads are clear, at least the pathways are, but as the temperatures drop, keep in mind all that melt is going to freeze again. Stay with us.
So if you watch Good Morning Memphis from 4:30 to 10, we're going to make sure that you have everything you need to be prepared.
We tell you what you need to know before you walk out the door.
Well, Brittany is actually looking at all this data, trying to figure out how the weather is going to impact your life that day and the next few days.
Lauren is not only tracking accidents happening right now in the real-time traffic center, she's also tracking where we have closures and events that can slow things down later on. If you're not prepared when you leave the house, then we haven't done our job.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tracy Kiernan, owner and founder of True Balance Health. These are uncertain times right now. Did you know that carrying extra weight is an underlying health condition? It is the best time to create certainty and take back your health. If you want to lose up to a pound of fat a day, call now for your virtual appointment.
Mami, yo estoy bien. I'm okay on money. Yeah, I'm starting work tomorrow, actually. Can you tell me if I'm doing this right?
When you leave one comfort zone in search of another, Regions has the people, tools, and tech.
New job? New everything.
To help you move forward faster and brave the beginning.
Why am I so calm right now? Because this isn't a spy thriller. This is a Nissan sales event ad. Right on cue. This Rogue has more standard safety technologies than that RAV4. It's almost too easy.
Hurry in and save up to $72.62 on select models.
Tick-tock, time's running out.
Want to save hundreds on your wireless bill? With Xfinity Mobile, you can. How about saving hundreds on the new Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G? You can do that too. All on the most reliable network? Sure thing. And with fast nationwide 5G included at no extra cost, we've got you covered. So join the carrier rated #1 in customer satisfaction. And get a new Samsung Galaxy starting at $17 a month. Learn more at XfinityMobile.com or visit your local Xfinity store today.
Over the years, people have asked me, how did your firm get so big? The answer is simple. We won a lot. Why do you think some of these other firms are so much smaller? Maybe it's because not many people hire them. In this business, you grow by winning. As America's largest injury law firm, we have more lawyers than any other injury firm. Proof's in the pudding. Size is our strength. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Every day this month, Fox 13 is celebrating the people making black history right here in the Mid-South.
Fox 13 and FedEx Employees Credit Association honor Ramona Hood. She made history as the first black woman to become a CEO at FedEx.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tracy Kiernan, owner and founder of True Balance Health. These are uncertain times right now. Did you know that carrying extra weight is an underlying health condition? It is the best time to create certainty and take back your health. If you want to lose up to a pound of fat a day, call now for your virtual appointment.
This is Fox 13 News.
After 10 inches of snow since Sunday, Memphis is in the process of digging out now. You can see from this drone footage of downtown shot by Fox 13 photographer Howard Langston. There's a lot of work ahead of us.
It's going to take some time. Fox 13's Dominic Dillon is joining us live from Whitehaven. Dominic, it won't be until the weekend before the temperature is actually warm enough to start melting all of this.
Yeah, and the only way your parking lot is going to look like this is if you pull out your shovel and start digging. That's what the owner of Performance Tires in Whitehaven said that he and his crew did today. So I'm going to walk you over here. He shoveled a path so that he could drive safely, but over here he didn't shovel the snow. So we're talking about, let's see, a little over 5 inches of snow. He and his crew came out, shoveled, got out of the way so that they could safely drive. He tells me that they've been closed since Saturday because of the weather, but since we're not expecting any more snow, he decided, okay, today's a good day to try and clear things out. He also decided to check out his business, and when he went inside, he noticed that a pipe had bursted as well, so the crew spent the day cleaning that up as well.
When we come, it was water spilling in every way, so that's why we're here now and trying to move the ice.
So the business is back open. He says that they're going to be open tomorrow, 24 hours a day. But of course, the way the roads are going to be looking, I'm not too sure many people will come out. Reporting live in Whitehaven, Dominique Dillon, Fox 13 News.
Thank you, Dominique. You know, tonight there are still delays at Memphis International Airport, too. Airport leaders tell Fox 13 that since Sunday, crews have been rotating shifts, trying to clear the runways and the taxiways to keep flight traffic coming and going. A warning, though, that if you do go to the airport, all the restaurants are closed because of the water pressure problems. Now, as you can still see, there are a lot of cancellations on the board, but there are some flights still continuing. Check with your airline for the latest schedule.
We have new details tonight. FedEx says that it is still dealing with package delays due to, of course, this winter weather. The shipping company says that it does have contingency plans in place to hopefully lessen the impact. FedEx also tells Fox 13 COVID-19 vaccine shipments remain a priority. They have been able to ship them across the country whenever possible. Also, in some parts of Mississippi, mail delivery has been suspended, including parts of South Haven. If you live in an area with a 3-digit zip code starting with 386, 387, 388, and 389, the post office and delivery will be closed. There will be no retail mail service, mail delivery, and no dropped shipments. Be patient.
Now, if you think it's cold here, how about Mars? NASA has finally landed on Mars again, 127 million miles away.
Touchdown confirmed. Perseverance safely on the surface of Mars, ready to begin seeking the sands of
Now that's video from the Jet Propulsion Laboratory in California. The space program has successfully landed its most sophisticated rover yet. The Perseverance landed without the help from NASA teams on Earth. Scientists say it was an incredibly difficult 7 minutes of terror. Perseverance has been traveling through space since last July. It's part of a 2-year mission to look at signs of ancient life on the red planet. The rover will study the planet's climate and geology.
So much weather news this week, and if you've had weather fatigue, congratulations. We're on the backside of this system, but now we have to deal with the temperatures. A few flurries still flying just outside of Corinth down to the Tupelo region. Just to let you know, it's still active out there, and now we get colder. Wind chills in the teens across Shelby County. That's going to be the story across the entire viewing area. And we have a couple of things to deal with. This winter weather advisory, no longer a storm warning, but it basically advising you things are still pretty dicey. And somebody once said, if it's icy, it's dicey. I think that was Darryl Green. You can see that it stays a little tricky from Nashville through Tupelo. And then tonight at midnight, we go into a wind chill advisory through 9 o'clock tomorrow morning because we're going to be getting close to zero again. Let's do this. Let's talk about your snowfall totals from yesterday. Amounts are going to vary a little bit. Now, of course, from one community to another community, they can change depending on winds and the bands and all that business. But on average, Cordova yesterday, 4.5 inches. Whitehaven about the same. We bumped that up to 5 inches. Now, this is just from yesterday. In Bartlett, Germantown, almost 6 inches of snow. Collierville measured almost 7 inches of snow. That is all added on top of what arrived Sunday into Monday, and that's not even counting the ice storm from last week. We're going to talk more about those totals and how it looked across the entire region. We'll cover that in a little bit more depth coming up at right around 5:48. Tonight, we see those numbers drifting back into the freezer. Mostly partly cloudy. I actually spotted some weak sunshine about 20 minutes ago, so it's trying to break free. We will see it tomorrow, and we're going to wake up to the single digits in that wind chill department. This is one of the reasons everything is so hazardous. Some roads, and this is what's so tricky and deceptive, look clear. Maybe they've been plowed, maybe there's some sand on the road, but many things are going to refreeze quickly tonight and become horrible. So please be careful. 18 degrees at noon tomorrow with a daytime high. Still below freezing of 28, and we're going to see some sunshine break out of those clouds. Here's your next 7 days. That weekend is always in view, and we stay below freezing until Saturday. On Saturday, we will start the melt. I'm getting this question a lot. It's not going to be quick. It's going to take some time. And look at next week. We're close to the 60s. But as we head into your weekend, keep in mind these overnight numbers, Friday night 12, Saturday night 26. What has still remained can ice back up. We can still be looking at a black ice problem. So don't let your guard down. And again, we're going to take a closer look at the temperatures for tonight. We'll be doing that in 10 minutes right here.
Make sure you are sticking with Fox 13 as our coverage of this winter blast continues. Of course, we want to keep you safe if you do have to get out in all of this. You can see what the roads are looking like. Not too bad. This is at I-40 at Jackson.
0% on this HRV. And this one. 0% on this Pilot. And that Pilot. 0% on this CRV. That one too. 0% on the Passport. And 0% on the Ridgeline. Act fast to take home a versatile and rugged Honda during the final days of the Honda 0% event. Well-qualified buyers can get a great deal, like 0% APR financing on the purchase of select Honda models.
Girl, you need some R&R.
After this year, who doesn't need a little R&R?
I'm talking about 745 Cash's new Refer and Receive program. Anyone can R&R, and you don't even have to be a customer.
You mean next time Cousin Bobby wants to borrow money, just send him to 745 Cash and I earn free money?
Yes, $25 to be exact. It's the easiest way to earn cash. Go to 745cash.com. Get your code, get paid.
Go for the gold with a golden title loan, 745 Cash.
What kind of value are you looking for with your next new vehicle? With Subaru, you get Kelley Blue Book's 2020 Best Resale Value brand, 2020 Lowest 5-Year Cost to Own brand, and Most Trusted brand for 6 consecutive years. No wonder Kelley Blue Book also picked Subaru as their 2020 Best Overall brand. A trusted brand and a proven value. It's easy to love a Subaru.
Right now, get 0% APR financing for 63 months on select new 2021 models. Here's to the doers.
To all the people who realize they can do more with less asthma. Thanks to Dupixent, the add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma. Dupixent isn't for sudden breathing problems. It can improve lung function for better breathing in as little as 2 weeks and help prevent severe asthma attacks. It's not a steroid, but can help reduce or eliminate oral steroids. Dupixent can cause serious allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis. Get help right away if you have rash, shortness of breath, chest pain, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. And don't change or stop your asthma treatments, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Are you ready to do more with less asthma? Talk to your asthma specialist about Dupixent. If your financial situation has changed, we may be able to help.
Behind the masks,
the gloves,
and the gowns,
you'll find the same commitment to your health
and the same dedication to your safety, so you can step through our doors with confidence.
The world may have changed,
but our world still revolves
around you.
This is Fox 13 News.
Well, the snow and frigid temperatures might have made it nearly impossible for some people to leave their homes the last few days.
Well, Daryl, in Germantown, city officials say that they are focused on clearing major intersections right now. Meanwhile, as Fox 13's Mandy Rock shows us, residential and side streets are still pretty hazardous.
Well, looking at the snow on top of my car here will really give you an idea of just how much snowfall we got in this area over the past couple of days. Now, if I put my ruler in here, it measures almost 6 inches on this flat part of my car right here. And many of the people I spoke with in this area say they're not even attempting to get out of their houses until a lot of the snow melts.
Nature can be so pretty, but also so treacherous at the same time.
Neighborhoods like this one in Germantown are blanketed in several inches of snow, keeping people like Andy Stiles cooped up inside.
Got the fireplace going, hanging around the house. That's mostly been about it, trying to keep warm for the most part.
He said he got out of the house to shovel his driveway, but he's not trying to get out on the roads.
Looking outside, you know, the plows here in Germantown, you know, they hadn't been around, so we hadn't made our way out at all.
Meanwhile, Matt Rach said he braved the weather earlier today for a grocery store run, but getting there wasn't easy.
I find myself like I went to the grocery store today and just kind of thanking the people who are there. For those who are kind of braving the weather, like that's really important that they're able to still show up and facilitate people getting groceries and such.
And of course, not everybody has the luxury to stay at home. Today, city leaders tell me plow and salt trucks have been out today, focusing on clearing at least one lane on those main streets and main intersections. But again, residential areas like this one have not been touched. Reporting in Germantown, Mandy Rock, Fox 13 News.
Fox 13 is keeping you safe during the winter blast. Looking live at Graceland. After the break, we give you the latest update and when you can expect all this snow to melt away.
The snow won't stop the savings. Friday through Monday at Ashley Home Store's snow sale. Save 30% off your first item, plus 20% off the rest of your purchase. Or get 0% interest for 5 years with no money down. Friday through Monday, Ashley Home Store. Ready, set, go. Live big in the larger-than-life SUVs from GMC. The GMC Acadia, Terrain, and all-new Yukon. Get over $4,200 purchase allowance on this 2021 Terrain Elevation Edition. That's an MSRP under $27,000. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get an additional $1,000 purchase allowance. See your Mid-South GMC dealers.
Hurt in a car truck wreck, you only get one shot for compensation. Make it count. We're Nahon, Saharovich, and Trotz, and for over 30 years, we've been champions for injured people. Call 683-7000.
If you're looking for a new SUV this winter, you gotta run the numbers. Let's start with 3, as in 3 amazing Toyota RAV4s to choose from. The luxurious Limited, the rugged Adventure, and the extremely quick XSE Hybrid at 219 horsepower. And those numbers all add up to 1, as in America's #1 selling SUV. Now when you run the numbers, get $1,250 customer cash, or get a great RAV4 lease for just $199 a month. Run the numbers and save. Toyota, let's go places.
Injured? I would love to hear from you. Make that call. Let's get it on. 888, we fight.
Why am I so calm right now? Because this isn't a spy thriller. This is a Nissan sales event ad. Right on cue. This Rogue has more standard safety technologies than that RAV4. It's almost too easy.
Hurry in for a low $229 per month lease on the 2021 Rogue.
Tick-tock. Time's running out.
Call 526-2126.
The snow won't stop the savings. Friday through Monday at Ashley Home Store Snow Sale. Save 30% off your first item, plus 20% off the rest of your purchase. Or get 0% interest for 5 years with no money down. Friday through Monday, Ashley Home Store.
As winter weather pushes through the Mid-South, Fox 13 has you covered with earlier warnings. We've been telling you for almost 10 days, get ready for an Arctic blast, letting you know how it impacts where you live.
Visibility has been reduced.
The conditions out there are just deteriorating hour by hour.
The snow and sleet is coming down at a very feverish pace.
And as even more winter weather approaches,
we are expecting more snow to be tracking across the southeast.
Stay prepared with Fox 13 News.
This is Fox 13 News.
10 inches of snow, on average, dumped across the Mid-South the last 5 days. This is more video from Drone 13 showing what parts of downtown Memphis looks like, all dressed up in white, if you will. Up next, the big melt, of course. While the streets look okay to drive on now, you can see from one of our T-Dot cameras, the temperatures are going to drop again, and the roads that are thawed for the moment, that melt could slush right back onto the roadways and refreeze.
And so even though, of course, it looks like the snow may be done, we're still not out of the woods just yet. Here's Fox 13's Chief Meteorologist, Joey Selipek. He's joining us live in Severe Weather Center 13.
Yeah, guys, you know, you said some key words there, and I'm going to just focus on the word slush. I saw a lot of that driving in today. Even some of the lanes that look passable at noon to 2 will not be as passable as we go into the next few hours. Look at your wind chill readings. We're going to stay below freezing, but this is just an indication of how cold the air will be. By the time we get to, let's say, midnight to 6 a.m., I think we could get to 3, maybe 4 degrees. That's a terrible 3, but there we go. I mean, we're talking about hard freeze again. So those choppy areas, the ones that were kind of slushy or slick or just had water on them, they are most likely going to refreeze, and ice is impossible to deal with, most so on the bridges, overpasses, and often we find these hills that have a stoplight at the top or near the top, and that's problematic for everybody. So very difficult cold out there tonight. That's going to be one of the complications as we begin to thaw this weekend, and then we see showers not too far down the road. We're going to make sure that you're ready for all of that and that you're prepared, and we'll continue that story in just about 17 minutes.
Thank you, Joe. We're covering breaking news from MLGW right now. The utility is about to hold a news conference. In fact, I think it's going on right now. They're talking about the precautionary boil water advisory we told you about at the top of the hour. Well, it is now in effect, and it's all because of recent water main breaks. The freezing temperatures have caused low water pressure. Low water pressure in the system and breaks also allow bacteria to affect the water quality. To kill that bacteria, you have to boil the water for 3 minutes before you drink it. MLGW is also asking customers to conserve water where you can. We'll have a reporter listening in and asking questions you want to know. We'll break it all down for you on Fox 13 News at 6.
It has been almost 8 full days since the temperature in Memphis was above freezing, and that is likely to last at least until Saturday. That means burst pipes in homes, broken water mains under streets continue to be a big issue across our region. Fox 13's Tony Sloan is joining us live in DeSoto County tonight. Tony, you've been looking into what it's going to take to repair and, of course, restore those pipes.
Yeah, South Haven Mayor Musselwhite says that crews have been working all over the city repairing broken mains, and the pictures speak for themselves. They've been out in the frigid temperatures throughout the night and this afternoon. Now, Mayor Musselwhite says that they've completed all of those repairs today, but they say that there is a likelihood that more will be reported today, tomorrow, and throughout the weekend. The mayor says that this may only be the beginning of other broken pipes for water issues for families in the coming days.
You know, we're going to have a tremendous amount of this, and it's already started to, kind of gradually warm back up. We're seeing it everywhere. But these guys work their tails off all the time. This is nothing new for them. They're on call 24/7.
Now the crews are patrolling the city and checking any new reports, and the mayor says anyone who has issues with their water or may believe that a water main in their area may be to blame, they should contact the city's Public Works Department. Keeping you informed in North Mississippi, I'm Tony Sloan for Fox 13 News.
Thank you, Tony. Now, do you know what to do if a pipe bursts in your home and a plumber can't get to you? Several local plumbers say that they're shutting down their businesses until the melt.
Fox 13's Siobhan Riley is joining us live in Shelby County. Siobhan, you told us about 30 minutes ago that this is the time where people need to know where their water shut-off valve is located.
Yeah, especially if you are trying to contact a plumber, because the plumbers that we spoke with, they've been telling us that they are not going to be able to get to you likely until Monday or possibly the weekend. Now, we told you about 30 minutes ago that if you live in an apartment like this, it's likely under your kitchen sink, like right here in this area, right underneath your kitchen sink. But if you live in a home, it's likely outside, and you're going to have to dig through a lot of snow and a lot of ice to get to that valve outside. Take a look at some of the video that our photographer that he shot earlier. This was him trying to get to his valve earlier today, and you can see that he had to dig through quite a bit of snow earlier. So it is important that you know where the shutoff valve is, because your pipes could burst during the freezing temps and start to cause significant damage to your home. Most of the homes, they have a supply cutoff valve in the water meter box at the curb.
Well, it's not as easy as it sounds, because, like I said, if you're fortunate enough to find it in the snow, typically what you should do is it'll have like I said, have a cover on it. It says MLGW water on it. Take the cover off. You'll notice a water meter inside it. If you don't have a water key, you could use a pressure wrench, a pair of wire pliers, channel locks to cut that valve off, and the valve is in line with the pipes that's going towards your house. If you turn it to the side, crossways from the pipes going into your house, you know you have to cut it off then.
And you can also purchase these keys. They usually look like a big T, a big metal T or a cross. You can get those from stores like Home Depot or any type of store similar to that. Now, coming up in about 30 minutes, I'm going to show you, if you turn your water on like this water right here is clear, but what happens if you turn your water on and it's brown? When is it safe to drink? I will give you that answer in 30 minutes. Reporting live in Shelby County, Siobhan Riley, Fox 13 News.
Thank you, Siobhan. Still to come, the temperatures are dropping, and while it may look okay to drive for now, the streets are going to freeze back over. Stay with Fox 13. We're going to explain black ice next.
So if you watch Good Morning Memphis from 4:30 to 10, we're going to make sure that you have everything you need to be prepared.
We tell you what you need to know before you walk out the door.
Well, Brittany is actually looking at all of this data, trying to figure out how the weather is going to impact your life that day and the next few days.
Lauren is not only tracking accidents happening right now in the real-time traffic center, she's also tracking where we have closures and events that could slow things down later on. If you're not prepared when you leave the house, then we haven't done our job.
Just one look, and I fell in love, with you.
At the Great American Home Store, you'll find the most complete selection of sofas in every style you can imagine. Shop online or in-store for the perfect sofa for your home, with additional cash savings or no interest financing at the Great American Home Store.
This Checkers Super Loaded Buford belongs to Diego.
He just helped his uncle load a few small boxes. So Checkers loaded a lot of flavor on 2 juicy beef patties, like bacon, crispy onions, and get this, our famous seasoned fries on top. Heck of a job, Diego. Time to take a load off and get that super loaded Buford. After all, you've earned it. Get it delivered through our new rewards app.
This is the kind of card that has America talking. With it, people with Medicare are getting all-in-one coverage for their doctor visits, hospital care, prescription drugs, and more. This kind of insurance, called Medicare Part C, may also cover dental care, eyeglasses, hearing aids, fitness programs, vitamins, even healthy meals and rides to the doctor. With this kind of coverage, you do not need a Medicare supplement insurance plan. You will access your benefits through your Medicare Part C plan for one low and oftentimes $0 monthly plan premium. You deserve to get the most from your Medicare benefits. Call now for free information that may help you get more coverage for less money. There is no obligation to enroll. Whether for yourself or someone you love, call the number on the screen now. Call now.
John went into the hospital for a simple surgery and died 3 days later. I deserved an answer. What went wrong? After 35 attorneys, I finally found Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan looked at it in a different perspective. They did the fight and they won. I had the closure that I need to start rebuilding my life. Thank God I had Morgan & Morgan.
This is Fox 13 News.
Thawing and refreezing. That's the big part of our weather story moving forward. The Mid-South melt is going to start this weekend, Darcy.
Well, Fox 13's meteorologist Yasher Kish explains the hidden danger that we all need to be aware of, at least over the next couple of days.
You may have heard of black ice, but that's going to be a big story for us as we move forward over the next few days. But what is black ice? All of that fresh snow and ice that we have, not just on the roadways, but on the sides of those roadways. Well, as we see the sunshine come out Friday and temperatures begin to get above freezing as we head into your weekend, well, this is going to begin to melt during the daytime hours, but as soon as that sun goes down and those temperatures drop below freezing, a very thin layer of ice could begin developing on those roadways. That is what black ice actually is, just a very, very thin translucent piece of ice, and it doesn't take much. You hit that one spot of ice and you are going to be slipping and sliding, so please use caution as we move forward. And that black ice, it's extremely thin and it's transparent on top of that. It's not like the snow you can see for sure, right? That's white, but this black ice is going to be transparent, which makes it very, very hard to see, especially at night. You want to have those headlights on. You see something a little bit shiny on that blacktop piece of pavement, that's probably black ice, and you really need to slow down because it's going to be a big, big problem as we go through this big thaw over the next several days.
We have got freezing conditions, and we are looking at an even deeper freeze tonight. We're going to get you ready for that and that threat for black ice right after this break.
A chicken sandwich that hits different. Breaded by hand for a crunchy, juicy bite. And it's Burger King. Yeah, our hand breading is as good as our flame grilling. The new hand-breaded chicken sandwich. Get it in the 2 for $5 mix and match deal.
Winning Motor Trend Truck of the Year 3 times in a row, that had never been done before. Then again, neither had a 12-inch touchscreen or 1,000 pound-feet of torque, or being the only pickup on Car and Driver's 10 best list. Never been done before. It's just kind of our thing.
During Ram Truck Month, get 0% financing for 84 months on the 2021 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab. Go to ram.com and hurry in for this great offer.
Every day this month, Fox 13 is celebrating the people making black history right here in the Mid-South.
Fox 13 and FedEx Employees Credit Association honor Ramona Hood. She made history as the first black woman to become a CEO at FedEx.
Every day this month, Fox 13 is celebrating the people making black history right here in the Mid-South. Her civil rights activism changed the lives of students across the South, but it also prevented her from teaching here in Memphis, the city she helped change. Elaine Turner impacted thousands of lives across the school systems who weren't afraid of her spirit.
They're still here. We still have some of the same battles to win.
Fox 13 celebrates Black History in the Making, sponsored by N.J. Ford and Sons Funeral Home.
Every day this month, Fox 13 is celebrating the people making black history right here in the Mid-South. Her civil rights activism changed the lives of students across the South, but it also prevented her from teaching here in Memphis, the city she helped change. Elaine Turner impacted thousands of lives across the school systems who weren't afraid of her spirit.
They're still here. We still have some of the same battles to win.
Fox 13 celebrates Black History in the Making. Brought to you by Crystal. Live a little.
That's what God wants us to be here in Memphis, Tennessee. We need to be a catalyst for spiritual awakening, and we do that by loving Jesus Christ.
Join your friends at Bellevue for inspiring worship and powerful Bible teaching from Pastor Steve Gaines every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. right here on Fox 13.
If you're looking for a new SUV this winter, you gotta run the numbers. Let's start with one, because Toyota Highlander is #1, holding its value better than anything in its class. There's also the best-in-class 12.3-inch touchscreen, and the 580 miles Highlander Hybrid can go on a tank of gas. Now when you run the numbers, you can get $1,750 customer cash on any new Highlander, or get a great lease for just $269 a month. Run the numbers and save. Toyota, let's go places.
This is Fox 13 News.
In honor of Black History Month, Fox 13's Family Focus is taking a moment to recognize the impact of contributions made by African Americans in our community.
Precision, musicianship, and humanity are just three of the teachings legendary band director Herman Rankins taught his students at George Washington Carver High School. Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre explores how Rankins developed the sound and music culture of South Memphis.
He brought class, soul, and precision to the fairly new high school in South Memphis in the 1950s.
Herman Rankins was known as the maestro.
Rankins, a musician who took his talents to the classroom to teach lessons his students still remember more than 60 years later. As the legendary band director who spent more than 20 years at Carver High School, Rankins mastered their sound and created a culture of music excellence. Former student Lee Miller played trumpet in Carver's band. Miller went on to become a member of the famed Morris Brown College marching band. He remembers his mentor as someone who didn't take or make excuses. Miller says from the 50s through the 70s, there were only 5 high schools for blacks, and they all stood out for their music.
All tried to follow in his footsteps. Some of us did, as a matter of fact, as band directors. But he taught us not only to be musicians and band directors, but whatever your endeavor was in life, be one of the best that you could be.
Miller says under Rankins' guidance, halftime was the show no one wanted to miss. Carver's band became one of the first black bands to integrate the Cotton Carnival Parade and was the only black band to play for President Lyndon Johnson when he visited Memphis in 1964. Miller says many of Rankin's students went on to further their education in music.
We learned a lot of the routines that we did from some of the graduates of Carver High School. We had graduates from Herman Rankins' teaching to go on to Florida A&M, Arkansas A&M, Morris Brown College, UCLA, USC, Langston, Kentucky State, Tennessee State.
After leaving Carver High School in 1978, Rankins moved to Los Angeles, where he continued to be involved in the education of children. Many of his students went on to have careers in music, working with the likes of Isaac Hayes, while others went on to become successful in other careers.
He was a great inspirational leader. He was an educator. He taught us how to develop our skills, our musical skills, and he also taught us how to be community servants.
In Memphis, Jeremy Pierre, Fox 13 News.
Now to a follow-up story of people helping people during the winter blast. The Mid-South Jeep Club is now helping thousands of healthcare workers get to their jobs. We told you they now have 3,000 volunteers across Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas. The group has given more than 1,000 rides to workers. We told you actually last night that at least 50 drivers in these 34-wheel vehicles are on the road at any given time.
And we want to see your weather pictures if you haven't already shared them with us. Here's some photos we received today. You guys have done a great job, but we want to see more. We've made it easy for you to share those pictures and the video, too. Just go to fox13memphis.com, click the button at the top right of your screen that says Share with Us, and then click on Add Your Media and send it our way.
Just to jump on top of what Daryl just said, we have been in awe and amazement of your photography skills. The photos you've sent in have been fantastic, just professional quality, all the way down to heartfelt stuff. Thank you for sharing those with us. 27 degrees outside right now with a wind chill of 17, a few flurries off to the southeast. This is all beginning to exit. And now the deep freeze settles in. Now, we still have a winter weather advisory that's active for about the next 12 minutes. You can see near the Corinth area, Oxford, Tupelo. That's going to expire at 6 p.m. At midnight tonight, we kick in a wind chill advisory, and it's going to be dangerously cold overnight again. Earlier, I showed you the one-day totals from yesterday's storm. Now, let's look at the event measured at Memphis International Airport. We're going to go back to Sunday, where we saw a light trace developing when we got up, but we were talking about that big Monday snow. Just over an inch of snow fell at the airport on Sunday. That little pitter-patter that lasted all day long and had everybody going, oh, this thing is really happening. These weather people are really on this, and it's coming, and it did. Monday, 4 inches of snow at the airport. We saw a little bit on Tuesday. Nothing too significant. That's why it just says a trace. And then yesterday at the airport, just under 5 inches of snow, which gives us a total of a 10-inch snowfall from Sunday. And keep in mind that cumulative effect is because nothing melted off. Walking around your house, you know that. I was walking outside today, and the snow was coming right over the top of the winter boots because it is just drifting and piling up. And your totals, of course, could vary a little bit. We've seen more progressively high numbers in some areas, but just keep in mind this is a pretty decent average. And we broke a lot of records this week, a lot of individual ones, from cold temperatures to daily snowfall totals. It's a lot to absorb, but all of you who have told me over the years how much you want a good snowfall, I hope from this point forward you will use your powers for good and not evil, because you got what you wanted. Tonight, between 7 and 9, single digits almost in the wind chill, very cold, and we will definitely be there tomorrow morning. That's why we're very concerned about black ice tonight, as Yasser was mentioning, as Daryl and Darcy mentioned. Be careful. Anything wet is going to freeze. We're looking at a single-digit wind chill tomorrow morning. Extremely cold, hazardous cold, wind chill advisory. 18 degrees for your lunch tomorrow with an afternoon high of around 28. Now, this is an old graphic that snuck in on me, but the socks in the fireplace, that's accurate. Stay inside if you can. It's Friday. Just keep safe, and inside the roads are awful. There's your right graphic for Friday. Lots of sunshine, and that's going to carry over into Saturday. This sunshine is actually going to help get some friction and some melting going, but keep in mind that melting, that's great during the day. At night, boom, back to 12 going into Saturday, and you can see we're much warmer next week. This is going to be a fond memory. We'll be looking at these pictures for years to come, talking about the President's Day, Valentine's Day weekend mega snow event that just unfolded, but we start the thaw Saturday, Sunday. We're going to be careful at night because of those chances for freezing, and your shower chances return Sunday. I'm going to take you through that hour by hour, coming up at right around 6:18.
Well, Fox 13, of course, we have continuing coverage of this winter blast as snow blankets the Mid-South. Thousands of people are still in the dark and without water in Mississippi. After the break, the timeline on when some people can expect to get their utilities turned back on. But first, it is time for Local Steals and Deals. Lisa Robertson.
Hey, guys, come here. No, really. Come here. I want you to see this because it is my favorite thing. Okay, so recently I was looking for machine washable carpets in my house because I like things to be clean, and that's not easy, right? I couldn't really find anything, and then guess who we started partnering with on Local Steals and Deals? My Magic Carpet. Do you see this beautiful carpet? This is made to go in the washing machine. It's made for that. It has a special backing. Wait till you hear about it. Beautiful patterns, 3 different sizes. This one was on the floor in my kitchen in front of my sink. Now I have them everywhere. They feel great on your feet. They are beautiful in your home, and they are such a great peace of mind. Please say hello to my new best friend who made this all possible, Mike.
We wanted a rug where it had some type of layer between the top fabric and the bottom so that if there was a spill or an accident, it wouldn't seep through to the hard surface flooring because we didn't want to ruin the floor below. And so anyway, they came up with this waterproof barrier. So the features of the rug is that it's stain resistant, it's non-slip, it's got a waterproof barrier, and so it's kid friendly and pet friendly, and just a great solution for every household.
Thank you so much, Mike. I love this entire idea, and I love the fact that he really made them beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? Different sizes, different patterns. You can see them all on localsteels.com. I love that this backing is made to go in the washer and dryer again and again without breaking down. I love that it's something that right now on localsteels.com you can actually save 20 to 25% off on. Now you can throw it in the washing machine. You don't have to worry about walking on it and the kids being on it and the pets being on it without being able to wash it and dry it. And by the way, your home looks great.
Yeah, dude, that doesn't look good.
I know what to do. I'm going to cashnetusa.com. I can apply in minutes, and if approved, I can have the money as soon as the same business day.
Go to cashnetusa.com to apply for the money you need.
Front door, garage.
Comfort zones aren't meant to be permanent.
Can we talk about this?
Later. By choice or by chance, things will change.
Want to see something cool?
Regions has the people, tools, and tech to help you brave the beginning.
Want to save hundreds on your wireless bill? With Xfinity Mobile, you can. How about saving hundreds on the new Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G? You can do that too. All on the most reliable network? Sure thing. And with fast nationwide 5G included at no extra cost, we've got you covered. So join the carrier rated #1 in customer satisfaction. And get a new Samsung Galaxy starting at $17 a month. Learn more at XfinityMobile.com or visit your local Xfinity store today.
I was in a car accident, and I hired a law firm that is always on TV. They had my case for almost a year, but when the insurance company denied my claim, the law firm with the jingles immediately dropped me. I went to the Reese Law Firm, and they fought for me, and I ended up getting almost $100,000. Reese Law Firm fought for me when no other firm would.
Call us. Let us be your voice.
Hi, folks. Bob Burkheimer, Sunrise Chevy. You know Sunrise has the best selection, price, and has financing for everyone. But did you know you can bring your vehicle to Sunrise's award-winning, state-of-the-art, certified service department no matter where you bought it? Maintenance, engine, transmission, brakes, or tires, bring it to Sunrise. Need service work? Tell your insurance agent you want to bring it to Sunrise. We work on all makes and models, from minor body to major collision. We've got you covered at Sunrise. Sales, service, body shop, and parts, all under one roof. Schedule an appointment at sunrisememphis.com. 385 in Houston, Levy, and Collierville. Find new roads.
Every day this month, Fox 13 is celebrating the people making black history right here in the Mid-South. Her civil rights activism changed the lives of students across the South, but it also prevented her from teaching here in Memphis, the city she helped change. Elaine Turner impacted thousands of lives across the school systems who weren't afraid of her spirit.
They're still here. We still have some of the same battles to win.
Fox 13 celebrates Black History in the Making, sponsored by Great American Home Store. There's no place like home.
People often ask, how much do I have to pay you up front to be my lawyer? The answer is nothing. It's free unless we win. Personal injury, car crash, slip and fall. It's free unless we win. We never take a fee until we win your case. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
What should we do?
I'm going to cashnetusa.com. I can apply in minutes, and if approved, we can have the money as soon as the same business day.
Go to cashnetusa.com to apply for the money you need.
Fox 13 breaking news alerts, weather alerts, and traffic alerts. All in one app. The information you need.
All I-20 westbound lanes blocked.
Wherever you are.
Massive power outage downtown.
Right when you need it.
Small thunderstorm moving into Shelby County.
Get alerts the second news breaks. Download the Fox 13 News app now.
If there's news, if things shift, if they stay the same, you're going to hear it here on 600 WREC. It's what we do, and we're all in this together.
This is Fox 13 News.
Thawing out and cleaning up is now the priority for literally everybody in the Mid-South.
In North Mississippi, utility crews have been working to make sure that everyone has access to water after a number of pipes burst overnight. Fox 13's Tony Sloan is joining us in DeSoto County. Tony, you talked with city leaders about this issue.
Darcy, I talked to South Haven Mayor Darren Musselwhite, and he told me that utility crews have been working around the clock for the past several days repairing broken water mains across the city. He says because of their constant work, people throughout South Haven have not had to deal with serious issues when it comes to water loss. At this hour, all of the water mains that were broken have been repaired. Now utility crews are patrolling the city to repair any other pipes that may burst as the weather gets warmer.
When it starts to warm up, you're going to have this everywhere. So I would expect that, through the weekend, you're going to see pipes breaking throughout the weekend.
The mayor says it'll take days before all of the roads and businesses will get back to normal. He says this is the first time since the 80s that he's seen this kind of weather in South Haven. But even then, he says it wasn't to this magnitude. Keeping you informed in North Mississippi, Tony Sloan, Fox 13 News.
Thank you, Tony. Let's go to Arkansas now. People there in some places are snowed in, literally. This is video from Marion, Arkansas. That car stuck like so many just like it. Homes are giant icicles, and there are giant icicles on those homes. This is pretty much what we saw all across the Mid-South.
This is Fox